When it comes to making decisions about who your partner is, it often involves an unconscious process. When you ask your friends why they chose a certain person, most will say they don't really know. Just that something about them drew them closer. Maybe it's their looks, personality, or even how they see the world. According to Sigmund Freud, about 90% of our behaviors and decisions come from the unconscious mind. He believed that uncovering these hidden patterns, what he called making the unconscious conscious, helps us understand why we do what we do. So in today's video, we'll highlight some of the things we do without realizing it. Can you guess what they are? Take 10 seconds to think of 3 things. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might not have guessed these, but let's find out together. 1, you mirror people you like. The chameleon effect. Ever notice how you subtly copy someone's gestures, posture, or even their tone when you're around them? That's called the chameleon effect, and it's completely subconscious. We do it because our brains are wired for connection. When we like or empathize with someone, our mirror neurons fire, helping us sync with them emotionally and physically. It's our brain's way of saying, I get you. But it's not just about mimicking, it's about belonging. We mirror those we like, and interestingly, we don't mirror those we don't. In fact, if you're uncomfortable, your body might do the opposite, crossing your arms, angling away, or avoiding eye contact. This instinctive reaction is your brain trying to protect your emotional space. So next time you're talking to someone and notice yourself leaning in or matching their tone, that's your unconscious trying to build trust. 2, you judge someone in just 0.1 seconds. Here's a wild one. Research shows it takes only 1/10 of a second to form a first impression. A study by psychologist Janine Willis and Alexander Todorov at Princeton University asked participants to look at photos of people's faces for different amounts of time. 100 milliseconds, half a second, or a full second, and then rate how trustworthy, competent, or likable those people looked. The result? Even with only 1/10 of a second, basically a blink, participants' judgments stayed the same as when they had unlimited time to decide. Our brains evolved to make quick survival calls. Back in the day, deciding fast could mean life or death. Is this person safe? Can I trust them? Today, those instincts still drive us at job interviews, on first dates, even scrolling social media. Knowing this, we can use it to our advantage. That's why people dress for the job or prepare intentionally for a first impression. They understand that visuals, posture, and tone speak before words do. But on a personal level, we can also fight our own biases. Whenever you catch yourself labeling someone too quickly, try this mental habit. Say to yourself, they might not be like that. Let me give them the benefit of the doubt. It's a small act of awareness that helps you see people for who they are, not who your brain assumes they are. 3, you seek what you want to see. Confirmation bias. Our brains love patterns. From childhood, we learn by connecting dots. If I touch this, it's hot. If I smile, I get attention. This pattern seeking keeps us safe, but it also blinds us. Confirmation bias makes us focus on what supports our beliefs and ignore what challenges them. It's why arguments, culture clashes, and political debates often go nowhere. When something contradicts how we were raised to see the world, our brains go, nope, that doesn't fit. So how do we go against this bias? Simple. Listen. Ask yourself, what's happening here? Why do they see things this way? What part of their story or upbringing shaped that belief? When you get curious instead of defensive, you realize everyone's truth comes from somewhere. And sometimes you might even learn something that changes your own. People who score high in openness tend to handle this better. They're naturally more curious, but even openness has its limits. Awareness and empathy are lifelong practices. 4, you overestimate yourself when you're new at something. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Ever notice how beginners often think they're better than they are until they realize how little they know? That's the Dunning-Kruger effect. Psychologists David Dunning and Dunning-Kruger found that people with low skill often overestimate their competence because they lack the knowledge to recognize their own gaps. It's not arrogance, it's your brain's ego shield, protecting you from feeling inadequate. It's why confidence peaks early, dips as you learn, and then rises again with real experience. So the next time you feel like you don't know enough, remember, awareness of your limits is the first step toward mastery. 5, you seek meaning in random events, the human pattern instinct, a process called apophenia. It's why we see faces in clouds, believe in lucky numbers, or find signs in coincidences. This pattern seeking also fuels priming and persuasion, subtle cues that influence decisions without us realizing. It's the reason marketers use familiar imagery, or why hearing a song from your childhood makes you suddenly nostalgic. Your brain fills in meaning automatically. 6, you become your parents, modeling and familiarity bias. Like it or not, a lot of who you are comes from your parents or caregivers. As kids, we look up to them as role models, even when they're flawed. Their tone, habit, and emotional patterns imprint on us, shaping how we love, argue, and even how we choose our partners. We tend to seek what's familiar because the brain equates familiarity with safety. That's why people from chaotic homes often feel drawn to similar dynamics later, even if they're unhealthy. One of the best ways to break the cycle is to date or befriend people who come from emotionally healthier backgrounds. It helps you experience a new baseline, to see through contrast, what peace or healthy communication can look like. You are, in many ways, the company you keep, but also the patterns you repeat. 7, you surround yourself with people who reflect you. Ever heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Psychology agrees. The social identity theory explains that we unconsciously mirror the groups we belong to, from our humor to our values. Surrounding yourself with people who embody the traits you admire isn't just motivational, it literally reshapes your mindset. If this video has intrigued you so far, thank you for supporting the work we do at Psych2Go. To our dedicated viewers who comment, share, or use our videos in your own projects and presentations, it truly means a lot. You're the reason we can keep making psychology accessible, simple, and human. Of course, there are so many other unconscious behaviors we didn't cover. So did we miss any? If something came to mind while watching, tell us in the comments below. And if you enjoy learning about practical psychology, insights that help you understand yourself and others, we'll be adding more videos like this to our everyday psychology playlist every month. Because the more we understand our minds, the more intentional our lives can become.